1, 2, 3, 4. Introducing the Real McCoys.
Hey! A Sunday morning.
Comfort has gone, and the taste on your tongue reminds you the bottle ain't last so long. And when you wake up, well, you know who you are. The bottle only goes the bottle will take you out.
Love you guys. Real McCoys, for anybody that doesn't know. Gladys, Real McCoys. That's Jason. That's Josh. That's Bill.
Hey, Gladys.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, glad to have y'all
You
in.
okay?
Ask me in about 30 minutes.
I gotta say, I'm not like a big fan of beer, but this Megaton shit's really good. Actually,
I mean, couldn't you drink a ton of it?
I don't know about a ton.
Megaton.
Okay, all right, that was a good play on words. You got me there. Yeah, I think a Megaton, maybe. I don't
You know who also likes Megaton?
what?
Megatron.
Oh.
Megatron likes Megaton.
Nice.
Decepticons roll out.
So this is the Real McCoys. These are the Real McCoys, for more perfect.
Ill McBois.
Yeah, that's
The
our Discord,
McBoys.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no imitation.
Yeah. So this band has been around for a while. These are pretty good friends of ours. Tell us about the band, Josh. When did it start? There have been many variations.
Well, we
When did we get real?
It was like
started as hot dog friends, right?
we started
Before
as
that?
hot dog friends.
Really?
So
Really?
Wait a minute. Sweatpants and hot dog
Yeah,
friends?
yeah. Me and
Oh,
Bill,
sweaty hot dog friends.
Thanks, Gladys.
me and Bill worked at a Panera Bread together.
Yeah, over
Pantera
in Webster. Yeah, Pantera's beard. Yeah.
Pantera Beard. We
Yeah.
worked at a
I did
Pantera
not
Beard.
know that.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, yeah. We would like in the drive-through. We would do like people would pull up and be like
Crazy.
while they're trying to order. Like they couldn't. Like it was not okay.
Oh, we also did what was it, Duel of the Fates? Like a whole bunch of John Williams numbers.
Not at Panera
You
Bread.
didn't know
Yeah.
yeah. Panera?
No, I had no idea.
And so like we kept doing all this musical stuff.
We got
together,
tips from that every
being
once in a while,
absolutely
actually.
goofy.
Yeah, like we were like, that was amazing. Here's money, and I
I
was like,
bet
yeah,
it made them
thank you.
Man, maybe we should start a band.
Yeah, exactly. I remember like someone was like, "You play bass, right? You should like hit up Josh." And you're like, "All right, whatever." Like, because it's like I bet you hear that like all the fucking time. Like, you know, oh yeah, I play bass, man.
I like your doo-doo-doos.
We should hook up.
I like
And I'm like, you know,
your
I can just do roots and
Bro,
fits.
you're-
No,
you're
it was exactly that. Bill walked up and was like, "Hey man, I play bass. You want to like
What's up,
play,
bro? I'm some
play
hipster
together?
douchebag."
I play bass.
That makes sense, actually.
I'm such a Bill." But yeah, so we brought him in for like one song on Hot Dog Friends because it was like Hot Dog Friends was just everybody. It was like all of our friends together making silly songs.
It was Disturbing the Peace,
But he
right?
just
That was
he
the
just
first time I did.
absolutely annihilated the song in one take, and I was just like,
We are forever hot dog friends.
Sweaty. Hot dog friends.
And then we moved on to the Ill McBois, and here we are.
Yeah, because Hot Dog
Real-
Friends fell apart, and then it was Real McCoys, when, like 2014, 2015?
Yeah.
Because remember we played like a couple of acoustic shows, like opening for Days and Days and whatnot in Montrose somewhere, before we actually did like Real
Oh,
McCoys
yeah.
hardcore.
Oh yeah, what was that band?
Yeah. It was,
Come on, you know what it was.
what is the name of that? It's like
It's
the
right
Irish
there on-
bar.
Oh, the Irish bar.
Yeah.
Keneally's.
No.
I don't, dude, I was
They used
way
to
too
do
drunk
like
back
the
then. I don't
Patty's
remember
Day
anything.
show there.
Not Mangoes.
No. Griffins.
Yeah,
Griff's.
yeah,
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
We did one there at Griff's.
Neat.
That's Griff's. That's how I knew it. Yeah, that makes sense. There's also a couple other places, like I think maybe Lolo's and whatnot. I don't know
Yeah.
if Days and Days played there, but I know we
We'd
got
done
played
that.
there once, at least once,
Yeah.
back in the day.
Are you barfing at
Sorry.
Lola's?
Go ahead. Yeah. Fine.
Don't go to the
I
bathroom.
thought you were
Cool
story, bro.
Days and Days.
Yeah. And then basically this. No. Yeah, and then we just kept playing, and Jason rolled around, and he was like the sickest drummer in all of existence. And pretty much like the first time he played, my whole head imploded. And he shaved like 19 years off my life just
You're
by hitting
welcome.
a snare drum.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and then we were like, dude, he came up too, and he was like, bro, dude, like, I can hit snare.
Yeah, dude. Like, can I like just borrow like everything?
Yeah, let's just play, bro. And so we were like, okay, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is like super disjointed.
Classic.
Oh, it's not. That was a complete story.
It was a complete story.
It was a tangent with like a story in the center there.
I think so.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
completes
perfect
the
way.
circle.
It
for
was
me,
it was
though.
a it was a
Like,
creamy story center.
the back story of everything.
I'm
ties
like
it all
trying to bring
together.
focus to the show.
Yeah.
But I do want to say, in all sincerity, all the BS and fun and Megaton behind this, is that like this band to me is like a Houston band, Gladys. Like this is the reason why we do this show. Is like this man right here on drums, phenomenal,
Thank you, sir.
phenomenal. I fucking love.
It's really good.
This guy on bass, he's like
not so
virtuoso.
much.
It's pretty good.
Virtuoso.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's actually a great compliment. Thank you.
And the fella in the middle there
He's a prodigy.
is
hate
like
you.
one.
By hate, I mean love.
I love you.
Somewhere in the mid.
No, this is one of my favorite Houston songwriters of all
bit.
time, and he knows this. And so it's been long overdue.
Glad
to have,
you're here.
Yeah, to have this band on this show. But again, I think it's just like the reason why we do this is to like put these bands that like really need the love, and we have it for them. You have it for like
Everybody needs the love, Jesse.
Yeah.
that's right. And you have it for so many bands, right? I mean, you have your bands that you're like, I want to put these people in front of people that haven't seen them, and I want to do that for these guys because they're friends, but they're also like amazing musicians, incredible songwriters. You know, I mean, this is why we do this. Yeah,
Hell yeah. I mean, likewise.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you
I
too.
appreciate that.
Do y'all have
Come
like
on.
different?
You can say it.
You can't.
Well,
love me
I
too?
love you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I've loved you forever.
I thought you were
never let
vaping.
go.
But all of you play like in this band and have played in other bands, and like, you know, tell us a little bit about what, you know, McCoy's has done, like just the arc of, you know, where things started, where things are now, where things are going. Tell us a little bit.
I've never played in another band ever.
He's playing like, I don't know.
Well, you've
he
been
plays
for
like
the
10 bands
whole of
right
it.
now.
Yeah.
You've been here for the whole of it. You've been like the linchpin like throughout. So, what's your perspective?
For your whole.
I don't even know if I have one. I just I like making songs, and like these dudes are my buds. And you know when you find like certain people that like when you get in a room together and just play, it just works.
Just
And
feels
that's basically that, you know.
Feels great.
Yeah, like ever since we started playing together, like we don't even have to think about it. We just like stuff happens.
Which
Like,
works
oh,
for
that's
me
cool.
because I'm stupid.
Yeah, like I think we all are, but
Feel that.
you know, yeah.
Musically, do y'all have like different backgrounds? I imagine. Like,
I would say we do.
Yeah.
Really?
Probably as different as could be.
Well, do you want to start like on?
I'm a
Where do you come
metalhead.
from?
I grew up like listening to the heaviest metal, you know, the fastest, most complex,
Sweet.
sort of aggressive.
That's a drummer
Darkness.
thing, right?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's pretty rad.
Ended up playing in a bunch of punk bands. Would you say 10, 20, 30?
At least 30.
Like that?
At
Yeah.
least 30.
At least 30.
So,
At least a handful.
but it's all the same to me. You know.
A ton.
At least one.
You know. Yeah.
A megaton.
Megaton.
A megaton.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Man.
Cheers. A
Megaton.
Megaton. What about you?
I kind of started playing metal too. My first band
What?
was actually a death metal band.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. They were called Diminished.
I thought you were a
And I played
hippie.
bass. You know, actually, some people say I'm just basically Emo Shaggy, so I think it works out.
Did you play in diminished keys? Did you play diminished
yeah.
music?
And then
Like all diminished.
and then after Diminished,
There's
it
only
was
three
like a
diminished chords.
thrash band. And then after that, it was
Scales.
an Irish punk band.
Same thing.
Wait.
Yeah.
What about Haha 90?
Oh yeah, then a whatever you would call that, like
I don't know what you would call it.
ska folk
Whatever.
punk,
it
DIY
was.
punk
It was
thing.
amazing.
I've heard good things. I missed out on that.
Yeah.
What wasn't that post Hot Dog Friends? Wasn't that?
No, pre.
That was
Yeah.
pre-hot
Oh,
dog.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Same spirit
right.
though. Hot Dog
Yeah.
Friends is the same spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Pre-op,
first
not
time I
post-op.
saw you.
Yeah.
It was at Super Happy Funland.
That's
And then-
a great place.
It's a great place.
It used to be super happy.
I haven't been there in a long time.
And it used
Yeah, I
to
have
be super
been
fun.
Just a bunch of folk punk and
Anyway.
mandolin.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
And then here, there's nothing in between.
I mean, I feel like that's my whole in between, but
Yeah.
But you also
I
like,
got the memory of a goldfish, so
I mean, you also told me like you like Google Bordello.
Yep.
And, like
Oh,
you're
I
up
love
there in the
Google
wall and
Bordello.
like the Pogues and shit like
the
that.
Pogues,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, if we're talking influences, yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I think we're like talking influences in anything we listen to.
I like where you came. I guess.
Yeah. I googled bordellos once.
Okay.
I
Bill?
didn't delete it.
I
To Bill.
I'm completely out of like left field from everybody else here. So like I started music because I saw a music video of Gene Simmons from Kiss playing like God of Thunder, I think, from the Destroyer album at like a
Wow.
like Hard Rock Cafe in Niagara Falls with my family.
Oh my god.
I did
And I was just
not
like,
think
I
you
want to
were
do that.
fucking
story.
I have since found out I don't like Gene Simmons as a person, but like that
is
was my initiation into bass. So I was like, that's rad. I want to do that because he's doing like the blood and the fire and all that shit. And I was like, that's cool. And then I got into middle school, and my mom was like, hey. There's a high school it's a performing arts high school called HSPVA over in Houston. Like, you don't have to do PE
That's one of
Yeah.
if you do that.
fuck
And I was like a
PE.
fat little shit, so I was just like, I don't have to do PE. Let's fucking do this. So I just
hated PE.
like practiced. I
just
practiced my ass off.
Prodigy.
Played in like the
Why not?
played in like the Young Sounds of Houston, which was like a jazz band on
Yeah.
the side, and they were really cool. I don't know if they're still around,
Oh my
but
god. You poor thing.
yeah. And I got to HSPVA, and I didn't really take music seriously until I got to PVA. Like I basically play a bastardized version of Upright on electric.
Yeah, that's
Like-
kind of what it sounds.
Yeah, it's like
Not
straight
a
up like
bastard, but it sounds like it. could
like
be.
all of my bass influences have been upright bass
Yeah.
players. Like David Friesen was like the bassist that convinced me to stick around with music. Like Scott LaFaro is the guy who taught me like, oh shit, bass can do actually like virtuosic shit. And like Ron Carter, not the dealership, Ron Carter from Miles Davis. He was an amazing bassist.
Come on down.
Taught me like how to just like
Chevrolet.
lay it down and like just lock into a groove.
Not a
And then not a sponsor. Yeah, sadly. They're right down the street from me.
Out for you. Buy a car.
And yeah, I got hooked on like Jaco Pastorius,
Yeah.
and like Pat
Nice.
Metheny and other
Yeah.
kinds of guys. from
Wow.
there. So it's been mainly jazz, and then like once I got out of high school, I've just been checking everything out. So like Josh has shown me a lot of punk and a lot of folk and a lot of folk punk and like a whole bunch of whatever the hell else is on his mind and like
Wait, you're too young
Probably
for
the
like
Beatles.
Doc Morgan wasn't there when you.
Doc Morgan was the one who ran the Young Sons of Houston. Yeah, I know. No, Doc Morgan.
That's like-
no. I'm thinking of Robert.
How dare you?
I know.
I know
I'm
Doc
sorry.
Morgan though.
You know
I met him
at
at PVA. He was like a guest director every once in a while. Really cool dude. He was the one who got me into David Friesen, the
Okay.
first
He
upright
was
guy
there when I was back there a long time.
Oh yeah, Doc Morgan I heard was a hard ass, but he was really cool when I met
Yeah.
him. Like I think
Did you
last.
go there?
I did. I did.
Oh,
I went
cool.
for
What
like a
year?
Yeah. And then
This is news to me.
Yeah, and and then things happen.
Not fake news.
That's
This is
another
real
story for
news.
another
Same.
day.
The real news.
You'll betcha.
We're not
the
here to
Real
talk about
McCoys.
Jesse. We're here to talk about Real McCoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're named after the TV show.
No. It sucks because every time we tell people like, yeah, we're in the Real McCoys, we're burnt, and they go like, we see the black and white TV
No wonder
show.
I
and
can't
it's
ever
like,
find our music.
It's like the
They
worst
think
thing.
you're a Beverly Hillbillies spinoff.
I know, but you knew this, right?
Yes.
yeah.
When you named the band.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
It
it's, I
was
think it's
going
also
to
like
be
an
that
electro
thing.
pop
Yeah, it's one of
band,
those
and
things
you're
where
Yeah,
you pick
yeah.
a bad name, and then no one can find you ever.
and we can't think of anything better, so we're just stuck with it.
It's not a bad name. It's a good name.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like it.
It sounds safe from cease and desist, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Was that
guess,
a,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than bad.
Yeah, it's better than bad.
Sounds worse than great, though.
I mean, we can't get any radio play with "Call Me Bastard," okay?
That's true. That name is that's a good name.
I mean,
is a good name.
I'll
That's a
still
good
call you a bastard.
I can.
I'll call you son of a
Yeah.
bitch, but
That's Jason. That's Billy. You can call me bastard.
there we go.
There you go.
It's got a ring to it.
it does have a ring to it.
Yeah.
That
Roll
would-
that bastard.
That's
son
how
of a
you
bitch.
open the show.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. And then a burp.
And then
Burp.
Yeah.
because
Gotta start a song with a burp.
that's right. That's
That's the
as
thing.
Bill said. That's the count.
It's
the count.
metronome.
Oh no,
That's right.
maybe it was Jason.
Yeah.
End of the song.
We're adults, I think.
Huh?
Huh?
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
This is Vinyl Voices. This is Megaton Beer. These are the Real McCoys.
That's Jesse.
And we'll be right back.